Hello. It's day one, new server. Very excited to show you guys what's going on. There's a lot of evil that way. Need to be quite careful here. Jeez. Okay, cool. Uh, yeah, so anyways, it's day one of the new server. Um, no one else is online yet. It's actually quite late, so there probably won't be anyone else on at the moment, and I am probably going to be going off to bed quite soon, so I just wanted to record a short clip saying, I'm excited. It's up. It's finally up. It's time to play. I've been itching to play some Minecraft the past couple weeks, and yeah, I'm sure that there's going to be some really cool stuff happening on the server. Lots of cool things being built. I have a lot of cool ideas, redstone ideas, just general build ideas, and I know that I have some friends that kind of, feel inspired as well. So hopefully, there will be some cool stuff that I get to show you over the next few weeks, and yeah, it'll be fun to make updates for everyone, showing what's kind of going on, and I'd love to try and share as much of my progress as possible with everyone as well. Yeah, I'm excited. Um, Not much else to say really. I mean, I'm probably just gonna be playing, doing a little bit of caving the next 20 minutes, and then probably heading off to bed before I really get a chance to build anything. So, but yeah, I'm excited. So, see you soon. All right. It's the next day. I just woke up, got some coffee, paid my electric bill, and this is kind of what I got before I ran out of food and went to bed. Got some diamonds in a chest. Got a bunch of ores. And I have this spider spawner here. I spent a lot of time in this mine shaft. And since I'm completely out of food, I probably have to just leave. So I will be doing that right now. One thing I can do, though, is put a water drop down. Okay, I've barely made any progress, and I ran into some lava while I was digging up. What? Oh my god, and it stops right at that block. I mined the block next to it. It's like, why is the lava not coming down? What? It's like water right next to it? That's so weird. Oh. Okay. Okay, we're good now. Alright, just popped out. I've got my water drop down there and my little pillar up here. I'm happy that I didn't have to dig through a giant mountain somehow. That's pretty lucky, actually. And actually popped out by a little village. It's night, so I need to be careful, but popped up by a little village, and there's also a broken portal here. Is there a chest? There's a chest. A gold mending pick. A lodestone. Wow. Okay. I'm just gonna leave most of the stuff I find for other people, probably. I do see some sheep, though. That will be very good. Okay, there are some villagers alive. That's great. Let's save you. Just put on the hay. Yep, gather up some hay. Kill a few sheep. Make sure that the villagers are safe. Just joel them right there. Protecting. Okay. Let's make a little sign. Oh. Okay. I blocked, but I guess that's not good enough. I guess the server got me. And that moment brings us to one of the first major... Oh, some lag there. One of the first major mods on the server that we are going to be using, which is Universal Graves. So the idea was, because I have there's gonna be like quite a few people that I don't know coming onto the server, and Minecraft by default is a pretty hardcore game, you know, not hardcore in the game mode sense, but just pretty crazy in the fact that when you die, you drop all of your items, and when that happens, you can lose everything pretty easily, actually, because you're now fighting a 5-minute despawn timer. So as long as your items are loaded, those items are gone within 5 minutes. Now, normally, I don't have much of a problem with this. Like, yeah, it sucks a lot, for sure, to lose your stuff, but normally I can deal, but it's you know, it's a pretty big setback, and I I do while I don't necessarily like it, I just want people to have a bit more of a chance to get their stuff back. So basically it's just to fight the despawn timer. The way it's configured right now, there's a maximum of 1 grave. So if you die, right, you have basically 1 chance to get your stuff back. If you die again, that initial grave will despawn and those items will drop to the floor, and then you're on your 5-minute timer again. So, but if you can pick your stuff back up, then you'll drop a grave again, and then you'll kind of it makes it easier to reset the despawn timer, basically. So like if you're die looping trying to get your stuff back, it's like a little bit easier. It's still not completely free, but it's a little bit easier. And it might change it in the future. I'm not 100% sure. I was very on the fence about this, and the people that I was working with to put the server together were also pretty on the fence about if we should add it and how we should implement it and whatever. And it was very tempting to just say we shouldn't add it, but I think that I think that making the game so punishing isn't very fun, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's very fun for a lot of people. So, yeah, we're going to make it a little bit easier. And if people hate watching because we're making the game a little bit easier, or think that it's not vanilla enough or whatever, then, that's too bad. Alright, let's get some sheep. I don't want to kill the sheep. Are there two white sheep? Can I shear? Can I go for the shear? Let's just get rid of these planks. I don't need them. Well, I do need them, but I got 3, nice. Go back into that house we were in earlier. And my plan, before I got interrupted, was to make some signs. I could just steal this bed now. I just didn't want to interrupt these sleeping guys. Man, I got owned. Okay, yeah, let's make signs. And come back out here. Guys. Okay, so I think I found kind of maybe where I want to settle down. There's a nice mountain up here, and you can see like a bunch of different biomes and things. There's the glaciers out there and massive spruce forest, and then you have these cherrywood mountains and like just a super snowy mountain over there. There's the village that we were just in, and I'm not sure why I have to look at my settings. I'm not sure what's causing this weird kind of border thing. Let's look at my settings. It's kind of weird, but spawn is up there on that cherry mountain, somewhere around there, and that's where the spider spawner is, that pillar down there, and that's the little creeper crater where I died, and those two huts have the villagers that I am planning to use later. So, yeah, I have some stuff I want to build down there, some farms and things probably. Alright, I've done a little bit of clearing out of this space up here. So, I penned off a couple cows, I went down and I got a little bit of water, I cleared out a bunch of trees. I see some little gaps in the floor down there where I could probably maybe start caving. Specifically, I want to go down a little bit deeper and get some diamonds so that I can, get better gear, get some enchants, get ready to go into the nether and eventually the end, right? Because that's kind of what I want to accomplish early before I start building farms, like more complex farms and things. I want to just gear up. I think there's definitely some merit to taking things kind of slow in the beginning, but I I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna go fast. Relatively. Not like speed run fast, but I'm not gonna hold back a tremendous amount because I don't think it's warranted. I don't think it's necessary. So, I'm just excited to play. I'm excited to progress. And, I want to have something to show you. I'll just record myself caving. I should have brought shears for the glow lichen, man. I didn't think about that. The glow lichen looks so cool. I should have brought I should have brought shears and just grabbed a load of it. I wasn't thinking. I wish I had silk touch. I don't want to just mine like random emeralds. Iron and stuff and coal and stuff is nice, but I do think I should probably just skip this stuff and just go down quickly and try and get the diamonds. I do think it's kind of important to be able to get back out if I go down. Yeah, so there's no pathable way up. Can you get up now? Now. Yes. And then we'll just mark that with a torch. And hopefully we can just climb all the way up and down. And ooh. Dripstone cave. Dripstone is pretty awesome. Awesome addition to the game. Honestly, when I first played during Caves and Cliffs, that was like, I mean, it was one of the best Minecraft updates ever, easily. Oh my goodness. 2. Oh my god, swing the sword, man. Dude, they're like stuck inside each other, what? My god, enchanted bow. So cool. Oh my god. Alright, let's get my stuff back. Oh man. Great start, great start. I gotta go quick because if I die, am I? What is that? That's like some kind of creeper variant? That's awesome. Also terrifying. I should just stop. Just keep running, just keep running. Oh my god. Because of the shield? Okay. Oh, shoot, shoot. Wait, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot. Ow, ow. Oh. Uh-oh. Get through here. Gotta be very careful of this dripstone. Don't want to, like, accidentally fall on it and hurt myself way more. I said I was just gonna go straight down and go for, like, high value ores. And that's still true, but copper might be an exception because I want to build with copper. I want a lot of copper. And the copper farm, I believe copper farms are drowned farms, and making a drowned farm sounds pretty annoying. So I will, or at the very least, like, you know, not the most early game project. So I think that early on I will be mining copper. Where'd the other one go? Oh, that's sketchy. That's so sketchy. Where'd that creeper go? Alright, let's hide. Oh. Alright, I literally have to punch a block out because of what I've done here. The early game gold is also kind of good because it will let me, if I have enough, I can, you know, cure some villagers before I get a gold farm. And that will be good for the villager setup. So I will take any gold I can get. Yeah, I'm only at minus 14. I need to be way lower than this somehow. So I need to like get out of these. I need to get out of this mine shaft and find like a real spot to go further down. There's like two things. There's a mod that specifically, and I'm not sure which, I haven't really decided what thing I want to use more. There's like just a mod that lets you enable or disable phantom spawning for you specific, for like character specific spawning, and then there's a data pack that disables the phantom spawning, and instead makes the membranes drop from bats. And I kind of like the bat idea more because then it doesn't really require, because I think that you know, anytime a player has to use commands, that's kind of bad, right? The game should be also, yay, diamonds. The game should be very, like, you should be playing the game, you know? You shouldn't be, like, messing with commands and menus and stuff. You should just be able to play the game and just have it work and not have to think about that kind of stuff. I didn't really think about it because I was playing single player a little bit before the server came up. I kind of forgot how OP skeletons are when you have ping, because the server is being hosted on the West Coast. I'm playing from the UK, so my ping to the server is going to be like, it's going to be bad. It's probably like 300 milliseconds, or probably it could be worse even. It's bad. But okay, that time I managed to block quickly enough. This is also a terrible cave. I should not have come down here. I just need a better cave. I need better caves. I want those like big open caves that I was in earlier. But of course, it's like the curse of the mine shaft. The moment I touch this cursed structure, I just can't find a decent cave. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to touch cave spiders, man. I am 100% gonna die to those. Okay, nice, nice. Found some free XP. I'll gather that up in a bit. Oh. Ooh, nice big cave. Lots of free XP. I think we're cooking. I think we're cooking here. Yeah, until I hear a shrieker, I'm just not worried. I'm just not concerned. Everything's fine. Okay, so let's put some stuff away. Alright, so this is what you do when you run into Skulk, okay? You get your iron hose. The iron hose insta-break Skulk. Stone doesn't, so can't be too cheap. And then And then as long as you don't hear a shrieker, you can kind of just go ham on this stuff, right? You go ham on this stuff, and it's the best early game XP farm in the game, right? Oops. Look at all that XP. Awesome. Okay, so I think that I will just do this and just kind of remember that all my stuff's up here. Yeah, this is the awesome cave that I wanted. Okay, so I just need to remember that I came down from this water, and then just need a block to stand on here. Or I could just go this way. I think we're pretty safe, honestly. I don't see or hear any shriekers. Some shriekers though. I see one there, one there. Probably just won't even bother going over there. I don't think it's worth the risk. Let's just get a few blocks. Stop farming XP. I say, and then I go farm more XP. Yeah, the only issue, right, is if I die, I am gonna lose this XP. So as fun as it is to just sit here and farm XP, I should probably stop and just focus on getting the diamonds. Because if I die, I can get the diamonds back. If I die with the XP, it's just deleted, so... Also do need to be a little bit careful because I've already forsaken my water bucket. Oh my goodness. More than one. It's more than two. 3, 4, 5. Could it even be 6? It's 6. It's 6 diamonds. Oh my goodness. It was all worth it. It was all worth it. I saw the one diamond across the lava and I was like, I'm going to bridge all the way out there for a single diamond. I hate how dark it is. I can't see anything. More diamonds. Oh, it's more than one. Nice. +3, +3. We're gaming. We're gaming. Let's go. Okay. I didn't hear a shrieker, so we're probably fine. I want a few more diamonds. And I need some obsidian. Both of which would be pretty easy to get. I mean, this would be a good spot for me to get my obsidian. But I don't have any water. I guess I could go grab that water. This is pretty cool. I wish it was brighter. Oh, a geode. Ooh. An evil guy who fell to his death, most likely. geode's pretty cool. Let's grab the water bucket. And we'll just head back down quickly. Okay, that could have been bad. That could have been bad, but I think we're fine. Alright, I mined a little extra. Oh, nice. Of course, every diamond I mine without fortune does hurt my soul just a little bit. But I'm thinking kind of safety first, you know. Like to get some diamond gear before I do harder stuff, just because it's so OP, right? Enchanted gear, diamond gear. It's so powerful. So much more powerful. It's kind of ridiculous, honestly. Ding, 30. Yeah. We need to figure out how we're getting out of here. It's probably just gonna be digging straight up again, unfortunately. I just need to figure out where I came from. Looks like I came from that way. I think the likelihood of me dying if I spawn a warden is extremely high. I am tempted by infinity copper. I do want to just mine infinity copper. Oh, shoot, okay. Oh, man. Oh, boy. We can get pretty high up just following this. It's just so just sketchy as heck. All right, let's try. Oh, dripstone is so cool. Go up. Really? Oh, the lag. Skeletons is so bad. All right. We've made it up like pretty high. Let's see. Can we... How high can we go? Oh my goodness. It's so much combat. Let's eat, let's eat. My sword is gonna break. My sword is gonna break. That's not good, actually. Okay. As soon as my sword breaks, I'm probably just gonna start leveling up. in. Cheating? Gotta go higher this way. Oh my goodness. Dude, I'm actually making my way out of here. Not gonna lie, I think... Oh my god, I'm out. Oh my god, I'm out. That is so cool. Alright, I went and got some breakfast and dealt with my wacky roommate for a bit. And now, I think I'm going to do some cool stuff. I kind of want to go to the Nether early. I'm not really prepared for it, but we'll make gold boots, I suppose. Gold boots. And we'll make the diamond chest plate. Diamond legs. I need 2 diamonds for the enchanting table. I can make that right away, I think. Yeah, let's just make the table now so I don't accidentally spend the diamonds. And then, okay, let's get a sword. I like my sword. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just get everything. I'll make an iron helmet. Yeah, you know what? The lapis out. Let's just do it. Let's just get some basic enchants on the gear. It's a little bit of a waste of levels, but we just need, wow. Let's make our portal. I kind of want to just put it like down here or something. So we're in the little tunnel. Yep, that's pretty brutal. My gear is good enough I won't just like instantly burn to death, but it's still pretty scary. Alright, let's get over this way. My god. was a lot of damage, honestly. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's good, that's good. Fortress found. Okay. Their behavior is so weird. Okay, so I can kind of get all the way down from here. Nice, nice. Got a trim. Got a diamond. I could definitely just drop a portal down here somewhere. Oh, here he comes. Dude, that scared me. What the hell? Just go this way. Really? Oh, there's a wither right there. Eat, eat. Oh my god, that scared me. That scared me so much. Oh, there is a spawner here. Oh, sheesh. Sheesh. Alright, let's get this. Let's get this, let's get this. Move away, move away. We have 2 rods right now. so sick over there, by the way. Whoa. That is cool. Okay. So wait, what the heck is behind me? Because that kind of looked like another spawner. That's crazy. I don't want to activate this one. I don't want to activate that one. That is a double blaze spawner. That is kind of crazy. Oh shoot, this is bad. Not deal with that. Oh, hello. Seriously? I got 10 blaze rods. I'm pretty happy with that, honestly. I'm pretty happy with that. Yes, sir. Hello? I love lag. It's so fun. Right. Oh, my shield broke. My shield broke. Alright. Let's just dig back here a little bit. Alright, that was a really successful trip. Okay, so we made it back home. We got our 10 blaze rods. We got our first armor trim. That's pretty cool. We also found a few more diamonds, which is kind of nice. I was legitimately expecting to get a lot of food from like the hoglins and like a lot of food and leather and stuff. That didn't really happen. That's okay. Problem is I just don't have space for anything up here. Grab these. And let's set up some kind of auto smelting, yeah. And for fuel, can you burn leaves? Probably not, right? Is this actually fuel? I need anything in here. Oh my god, it's fuel. They're just sticks, right? They're just sticks. Just put in the leaf litter for now. It's definitely pretty cute that you can use it as fuel though. Because otherwise, I was planning on composting it, which I think would also be a great use for it, to be honest. But I want to plant a bunch of sugar cane. And I think we'll just go over to the coast down here and just start planting sugar cane. Because I guess this is just where I'm doing farms. I guess I'll just turn this area into big big farm. I think that's probably what I'll do. And now it's time for a progress update. It's the end of day 2, and we've had a couple of other people on the server now. So first off, we've had Rose on the server, otherwise known as _4, who she has worked on these buildings. She has this little house and this bee farm. Very pink bee farm. Yep. She wanted to build with lots of copper. So I told her, I guess you better make a bee farm straight away. Because you're going to need a lot of wax, a lot of honeycomb to wax all of your copper. And she agreed and she made this. So that's been her day 1 so far. And yeah, we've had one other player. I think that they went out that way. They're called Timestamp. I saw them die about 10 times and complain in chat and rage quit. So I'm not going to go look for their whatever they built because they probably haven't done too much. But yeah, if I see them online again, I'll probably go over and see what they've done. And then coming back down to the village, I've planted a lot of sugarcane. So here's the farm. I took a little bit of time to make this, not too bad. Just pretty basic. I like these waterlogged copper grates. They're a really cool block that I have not really interacted with much. Haven't really got a chance to use copper yet, so that's exciting. I would like to probably have them look more like this. I like this color. I don't think they look that good fully oxidized. Up here on my mountain that I need to do some work on because I need a path quite badly, honestly. And then I also am not too happy with the shape of the mountain, so yeah, I've been thinking about how I want to shape it and doing some like outlines, some scaffolds of how I want to shape the space because right now it's not great for building. Instead, I'm gonna try and push it up, build like a facade over the top, and just make try and make like a nice looking mountain, and then have like a higher vantage point because I like having this high vantage point so I can look out and kind of see everything. Yeah. Anyways, that's kind of the end of day 1 update. I got I got some gear for going into the nether. I got my enchanting set up, right? You saw me get the table earlier, but I got all the books. I did my first enchant, which is on my pick, and I got the good pick, Silk Touch Efficiency Unbreaking. It's awesome. So now that I have a good pickaxe, well, I mean, it means that I could probably go do more mining, but to be honest, I don't even really care that much about going and doing more mining. I think that uh, there's really 2 ways forward, right? There's going and killing the Ender Dragon, which is pretty easy. It would just involve me going to the Nether and getting some Ender Pearls, and then going and finding the dragon, of course, and actually killing the dragon is relatively easy. I can I can kind of deal with getting knocked around and stuff because I'll have feather falling. Not feather falling, but I have a phantom membrane, so I could make some slow falling if I need it. Um, I can make some slow falling if I need it, and then yeah, I don't know. I could also wait, tackle it with some friends. I think that might be cool. Make a little make it a little more interesting and frankly a little bit safer as well, even though it's not particularly hard, but it's whatever. So what I could do instead of focusing on that would be to get started with the villager setup, which means setting up a villager breeder and stuff like that. Um, yeah, not sure where I want to set that up. Maybe I will take it. So we have all kinds of space around us to do things. Our villagers are over there. I could transport them either I could either transport them up here, or I could transport them somewhere else around somewhere. I'm not really sure. We have this like cool little island. Maybe that could be the village. Maybe that could be the trading hall location. I'm not really sure. Like I said, I would like to avoid doing it subterranean. I've definitely done my last few villager trading halls more subterranean. I think that it's pretty lame, even though it is nice and safe. Very safe, which is very nice. So yeah, I think that the next up is probably working on the villager setup. Um, as painful as that is, it just means probably expanding these farms out so that I can produce even more paper, more carrots, and more potatoes, and get all of that together. So yeah, I think that's what's next. So I'll go work on that now. But it's been a good day too, and I think that's probably gonna wrap it up for this first episode. Big plans, big plans. I'm sure that next we meet, I will have made a lot more progress, so be ready for that, and see you guys later.